Time now 6:07. It's now been just over 2 weeks since the Memorial Day holiday, and local officials have voiced concerns as more and more people are getting out and about, how local leaders are preparing for that. That's what we want to know.
And also, given recent protests in our area where people came into close contact with one another, are there additional concerns in the days to come? Joining us right now via Zoom is Madison City Mayor Paul Finley. Mayor Finley, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Doing terrific. Thanks for joining us. There seems to be a slight uptick in some hospitalizations regarding coronavirus cases in our area. Officials in the hospital system, as you know, see this as manageable. How do you see it as an official?
Well, I think the same way right now. You know, part of the reason that all of this occurred was to flatten the curve and make sure that we didn't overburden those hospitals. I think we did a great job in this community for sure, as far as working together to follow the different things that were talked about that would transfer the virus. What's happened, as you guys just mentioned, is Memorial Day, a lot of people getting together, getting within 6 feet without mask or even just with mask, and that's causing an uptick in the number of cases. You know, and it was always the balance of economic health versus public health. So we have opened up the community more with economics. There's more people working again. There's more businesses open, but there's also more opportunity for people to be together. When they're together and too close, this virus is very transferable, and we're seeing the results of that.
Now, Mayor Battle mentioned Monday during the coronavirus news briefing for Madison County about the surrounding counties seeing an increase of higher amounts of positive cases, talking Morgan, Cullman, Marshall counties. Are you concerned, Mr. Mayor, about those cases permeating into the Madison County area?
Well, I think they already have, and it's not even so much they're permeating, that's part of it, but we're also in Madison County having many more events where we're together and people are within 6 feet, and it's more transferable at that point. So it's not just about the surrounding communities, which, again, a lot of this also follows up with testing. There's a lot more testing being done, but we're all concerned and finding that balance, again, of trying to manage this. I will say this, we have an incredible hospital system. Huntsville Hospital, Crestwood, they're doing great things. They're able to flex as they need to. So I don't think we're immediately worried about not being able to manage this, but there's no question that we're going to continue to see cases go up. We talked about it was going to happen, and we as a community just need to do everything we can to follow the things we all learned about as far as sanitation, distancing, and masking, so we don't have to go backwards.
We also mentioned about the protests. You touched on that as well. Since this is in the news cycle, Mayor, I've got to ask you, a few days ago, family members of Dana Fletcher, the man shot and killed by Madison police officers last year, are again calling for police body cam video to be released. Now that the DA has ruled that shooting justified, should that video be released to the public, in your opinion?
Well, I think, you know, one of the things about it, this now goes to a civil case, and when that happens from a lawsuit standpoint, you know, the city won't be in a position to release that at this time. But I will say that the body cam footage was the big reason that the district attorney within 3 weeks was able to make his decision that it was, you know, this happened in self-defense. You know, what I hear the community basically saying, though, if you listen to the community, and, you know, so much of your mission statement as a city is to keep people safe and keep them healthy. You know, they're concerned about their interactions with police. And so what we will do in the city of Madison is continue to work with our community on community policing, on sharing information on how we're in turn working with them to keep them safe. And we hear them loud and clear that they, in many instances when transactions like that don't happen, we want to do a better job of helping them understand what we're doing to make sure, one, we keep them safe, and secondly, we do it in a way that all of us can work with.
All right, Madison City Mayor Paul Finley, always good to see. What do you still have that Trash Panda shirt on?
Not today, but you know, typically it's what I sleep in, so I have to take it off at some point, right?
You bet. Mayor Finley, thanks again for joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys.
We always appreciate you. Time now 6:11 on your Wednesday morning.